Yee-haw.
Hello, KB. Thank you so much for the tier 1, man. I really appreciate the love. Hi, everybody. How you guys doing today? Fine, I guess I'll stop watching Alex's VODs to watch streams. I have a question for you guys. Do you guys, who here actually, like, sits down and watches the VODs? The ones on Twitch. And my question is, well, I guess the second question past that is there a lot of ads? Someone told me today there's a lot of ads. Like, I've never actually rewatched any of them on Twitch just because I download them to watch them, but, like, on Twitch. Someone said there's, like, an ad, like, every, like, 20 minutes or something. I have no control over that, by the way. There are tons of unskippable ads. Really? I don't notice any ads? I skim through the VODs for boards I've missed? Huh. There's, like, 3 minutes of... What? Okay, I had no idea about this. So I was looking before, not because I'm subbed. Oh, I guess if you're... Actually, yeah, if you're subbed, it skips them, right? Yeah, I don't have everything up to date because I can't have them up to date on Twitch to YouTube. It's like against the contract. There needs to be like a certain amount of days they stay on Twitch. That's why Teja used to delete his. So... Huh. Well, that's really interesting. I didn't know about that. I didn't know there was crap tons of unskippable ads for people who didn't sub on Twitch. Might make me want to change up how things are done to some degree. Alright, well, that's disappointing. I usually just watch the YouTube ones. Yeah, I mean, the thing is with the YouTube full ones, they're kind of behind. Because I'm going to tell you guys right now, I think what also bothers me about that is like the ad money doesn't get really passed on to creators very much. There's not much I get. You can force enable it even if even though it says not support it. Oh, with like a script? I don't know if that's possible all the time. Better late than never. What's up, DNA? How you doing? Well, so on the VODs, I don't know if I can do anything. That's the thing. Yeah, so, okay, do you guys want to just jump into the board? I was just going to, like, you know, chill, vibe a little bit. But I think this is going to be a popular board, so... I haven't taken a peek at the board yet. I was just browsing since I knew I was doing this project. Actually, technically, I only knew about the group buy information and what project it even was for, like, a few days. But yes, it's a blue archive board. I don't know how to pronounce this character's name, but I guess the short form would be, like, Suki Rio. Or is it Suki Rio? It's designed by TypoWorks. It's going to be vendored by Kibu, and I believe there's one or two other vendors. I think it's TypoWorks for part of the vendorship, and then Key Spenceri. Although Key Spenceri and Kibu are doing worldwide, which is confusing. But, yeah, TypoWorks. But it's interesting. It's an interesting board. I think this might flirt with the line of being a little too direct instead of inspired. So we'll see. We'll see. You guys will see from the pictures. But we're gonna be doing with hyperglides today. But it's interesting, and it's gonna be about $360 converted from HKD. All the way up to $400 depending on what weight finish you end up getting, which is a polished versus a non-polished. Non-polished being the cheaper one. But it's interesting. Actually, I kind of just want to jump into showing you guys this, and then we can chit-chat as we do stabs and stuff. It's a super neat board. 100% a weeb board. Yeah, but who doesn't like that? Who doesn't like it, dude? And we'll take a look at all the specs and stuff after I show you guys the case. We'll jump into it and then we'll chill. So I don't actually know anything about Blue Archive. Oh, this whole thing came out. I've never partaked in it, so, but I heard the fan base is pretty big. Ooh, this is a nice color. Some people are going to be very happy with this color. Well, I am already a fan of the way this looks. So again, if there is some anime references here, or sorry, I guess character references, I don't know if this is an anime or a game, but I probably won't know them. It's a gacha game from the same creators as MapleStory. Okay. Again, I looked it up to the best of my ability.
So nice.
But I don't know all the nuances. It is. It's a nice red. Thin side bezels. We have a reference here to, I would assume, the game. A bit of a chunkier chin and forehead, which you know I'm a fan of. So I like it. We do have some embellishments on the inside. We also have a little... It's just funny reading the word Rukia. But it's designed by... Oh gosh, is it going to focus? Is it too red?
So nice.
Maybe we won't focus here. But it says designed by Rukia and... I apologize, Baka Sagita? But the Rio 65. And then this is what the back... Oh, this is the... Ooh, this is a nice back. That is actually gorgeous. Okay, I think judging off the photos, I actually think I preferred the non-polished one. Ooh, my camera doesn't even like this right now. Oh god, that's just my face. Can I just like overlay my face onto her face? That is really pretty though. That is really, really cool. And then it extends over to the back a little bit. So kind of, well, it kind of does remind me a little bit of Kill la Kill. So originally when I saw the board, before I even read anything at all, I actually thought this was Kill la Kill. Especially because of this. So maybe you can get away with, if you just kind of wanted to do something Kill la Kill inspired, this kind of would also fit that bill. But it's not Kill la Kill. It is Blue Archive. This is really pretty, dude. I very much like this. Very pretty aesthetic. On the side profile, it's kind of nice too. Take a look at this. Actually, can I get a better with the shadows here? Yeah, here we go. So we have a bit of a curve going with the side profile over here. And then we have this little piece of machining that kind of gives the side profile a little bit of like a step or a foot, which I really appreciate. And then in the right light, this can give you some different texture, or not texture rather, but some different depth and dimension. So it's kind of a cool side profile too. It definitely is. Again, here's that back. Or I guess, is this considered the back? Yeah, this is considered the back. So we have the Typo Works. I guess that's the Typo Works logo. Very, very cool. Sorry, that's not a Typo Works logo. That is something maybe with the character. Again, I'm not too sure. What mouse is this? Damn, this mouse is popular. The OP1 W4K. I don't even play this game and I'm sold. It's cool. We do have a ribbon cable, which is kind of a bummer for me. Mainly because I just don't like the installation of these things. There's nothing objectively wrong with these. It's just installation-wise, they're not like my fave. And then we have some screws in the inside here. Very cool. Very, very cool. Let's read some specs about this. Again, it's going to start at 360-ish. Roughly convert it. That could vary. Maybe it changes tomorrow. Who knows? Hydrate? Okay. But it is going to be a... Hold on, let me hydrate. It's going to be an aluminum case with relief top mount and just regular top mount. It's going to have a PC... Or sorry, it's the PC and PP plate will not have relief cut. Kind of like we've seen on some other boards that offer that. So this is going to be offered in WinKey and WinKeyless. It's going to have either a aluminum, polycarb, or polypropylene plate. It's going to have either sandblasted weight, which I think that's what I'm going to prefer. Or it's going to have a polished stainless steel weight. 7-degree typing angle, 17.5 millimeter front height. In terms of what comes in the case, you're going to have a plate, your choice, a PCB, daughter board, the hard shell, some extra screws, a badge, weight, and a case. And then, does it say when this is actually running though? See, that I don't know. I don't know if there's a date provided for. Oh, no, right here. March 23rd. So, in 2 days. It'll be open for 2 weeks. Very, very cool. Very, very, very cool. And I guess let's take a look at this PCB. This is fun. Now, again, price point wise, at $360, I know this version isn't. And I don't even know if you guys can tell this, but this is not infilled. This is actually the ano, but the white is infilled. So the red is the same as the case. So 360 is not terrible, especially for projects like this. Kibu typically runs a little bit higher anyways. Kibu's quality has been, in my opinion, very, very good. So, I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit biased there, but I've never seen anything bad come out of Kibu. I've had a lot of clients ship me their Kibu boards, even directly from Kibu, and I've been pleasantly surprised every single time. So, Spork, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate the 11 months. So, very cool. Yeah, this isn't a limited too, which is interesting. Coming from Kibu as well, because Kibu usually runs limited stuff. Again, I think I would prefer the non-mirrored finish to really appreciate this a bit more, but still really cool. But yeah, how do you guys feel? I think $400 for the polished version. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'd do the polished, so I think that's kind of out of my mind completely. So 360 is kind of where my head's at right now, because I don't really care for the polished version. We are all different though. We're all gonna have different opinions. 440 shipped. Do they have a dedicated shipping price? Oh, they do. So they have FedEx or UPS. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty set shipping prices. Depending on region is what you'll be given here, so probably going to be about 30, 40 bucks in shipping. All right. Bro already stained the PVD with his sticky hands. Bro, why do you think my hands are sticky? Oh, they sent us a polycarbonate plate. Thank goodness. I was actually hoping for this today. Oh, that's nice. Nice touch with the PCB. I'm guessing this is the character again. Nice touch with the PCB. I'm liking that. That's cool. Very, very nice. This is the hot swap PCB. And it does look like we have decent options to change from here. Although, interesting bottom how they've done this. How does this work? Are we missing options for the bottom row here? I feel like we kind of are. I'm confused by that. That I feel like this PCB might be an error. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm not sure. This is my first time looking at the PCB as well. So yeah, I'm not too sure if that was done in error. Again, these are prototypes that I'm looking at, so how should I build this then? What spacebar is going to fit on that? I probably will have to do some fitment testing here. Although I don't know if... So this isn't mine to keep, by the way. We're sending this right back. I think this is actually... Is this... Whose unit is this? Maybe they're online. No, I only have the hot swap. Hold on, give me one moment while I figure this out, guys. Let's see. Let's go to my chat with Kibu here. Ooh, my stomach's growling. Oh, this is Sakula's unit. Says it's because of win keyless options, maybe because of that. Well, no, win keyless would still offer. Again, I'm not 100% positive. Okay, hear me out. On the solderable model, it does look like the PCB photos offer different slots here. I think this is an error. I'm pretty positive this is incorrect. Because the PCB picture, the photo for it, shows two options for the solderable unit. So it would make no sense for the hot swap unit to not have that. So I'm going to make the assumption that we're going to be forced to build... I think we're going to be forced to build with a 6.25U spacebar today. I think. I'm making a guess. Is this force 7U? I can't tell. I can't tell if the positions for everything are correct. Perhaps you're right. No, perhaps you're right. Maybe this is 7U. You're right. I think this is. My eyes are playing tricks on me. Either way, I think this is done in error. So I'll note this to them, which I already just did. Yeah. Well, interesting. You're right. It's one of the two. I just couldn't see it. 6.25 looks better than 65s anyways. Oh, really, JQ? You think so? I think people might be a little bit in debate about that. But anyways, really pretty pre-CB, despite the error there. I even like how the eyes are red here, too. Nothing here on the back except for... Actually, we've seen some of these logos before. And it looks like we do have some RGB on the top here. Does that mean this glows? Or maybe it has the option to glow. I don't think this particular one glows, but that would be really cool if this blocker did. Maybe that's intended? It could also be a polycarbonate or something. I can't really tell. I'd have to open this up and look at it. But that's really cool. Very, very neat. I like the PCB a lot. Hey Alex, been out of the keyboard game for about 2 years now. My last keyboard was the NK65. Awesome choice, by the way. I really want to get back into mechs, but there seems to be so much that has come out since I last checked. Anything that's really been catching your eye? Oh, dude. There are so many keyboards. There are so many good projects out right now, dude. And on top of that, it's not even like they're good projects in which you'll not be satisfied. Like, these are like good projects that will satisfy you. Like, even more so than maybe the last board you bought. In my opinion, depending on the budget you want to spend, like how much you want to spend. Obviously, there's different looks, there's different sound profiles. But right now, I feel like some of the more popular ones are the ones from Mode. And then the Neo series has been exceptionally popular. And then actually, I've been kind of liking some of the Key Cult releases. I think the 160 is probably my favorite release, even more so than the Zero. Although I haven't tried the 160, the new one yet, but there's been some good ones on KBD fans, like the, what's it called there? Oh, geez. The Agar. The Agar's come out recently, but there's been a crap ton of good things. And in terms of where to start, I would suggest just watching some videos on all of them. Yeah, like even the Margot fix was really cool too. But I would suggest just watching some videos on all of them. Well, the Encore, I don't know if it's available anymore. If you can find one, sure. But yeah, again, I'll mention this to Sakula and Kibu. I've already messaged Sakula about it, so I'm assuming it'll go down the chain of people here. But all right, I guess we'll just build in 7U today. Actually, did they send me a list of notes that I should be reading? Let's see. I don't think they did. No, they didn't. Okay, so I just have that. All right. And then we have our plate, and then we have a little baggie of screws. And in terms of the the plate here, let's take a look at this too. Seems I have a lot to look at. Yeah, I have some videos on all of them. If you don't want to watch mine, let's just say you hate me, you can watch someone else's. But there's a lot of good content on it. So again, this doesn't have the relief cut mount, but you can see where all the mounting points are for this. They're rather large tabs for the plastic here, which shouldn't really matter too much. Very nice. And I guess with that being said, ooh, this kind of looks cool with the frosted on it. Kind of blocks the character a little bit. All right, let's start some stabilizers. Alex says that like he wasn't planning to make it 7U anyways. Well, it's not my board. So typically I know what Sakula likes, which is 7U. So luckily that's the case, but I was concerned. For a second there, I thought it was 6.25U. No, they only sent the polycarbonate plate. This is a mix of us taking a look at it, plus this is someone's personal, like this is a personal build for one of the team members who designed this. So it's kind of a mixed bag of we get to look at the board today, which is really cool, but I also have to follow some build instructions to some degree because it's hot swap, so it's not like it's terrible to fix. All right, we'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4 stabs. The terror box. This? Can't wait for more Rukia boards. That's a confusing sentiment to me. That's a very confusing statement. It's terrifying? What makes it terrifying? Really interested in seeing what Mode does next with Matthew and Cena. I'm very excited. I think the next few boards that Mode releases are going to be like 10 out of 10. Because I think with Matt on the projects, there's going to be a lot of his style that gets incorporated. And again, this is very biased, but I'm also a big Matthew Encina fan. So I already know that I'm going to like the projects. So if it's his style, it's going to be my style. So can't trust my eyes. Does the plate not have a right opening for the bar stop? No, wait, does it? Yeah, it does. Wait, no. Actually, you might be right. Uh-oh. Well, I don't think we can do this tonight. Bro, why is it always me? Why do I always get the plates that are fucked up? Oh, man. Yes, this is why prototyping is important. No, we can't do plateless. Hold on, let me message them. I can do something else. It's just kind of a bummer. I was really hoping to do this. This literally came so this board arrived to my PO box literally yesterday, by the way. So what did Alex leak? Oh, we didn't leak nothing. I was just saying I'm a big fan and I'm excited for whatever you're releasing next with mode. But in terms of maybe why we're going it's because we can't build the board today. Hold on, everybody. Sorry, guys. I always feel bad when this happens. But I literally got the box, and I'm not kidding you guys, at 10:30 yesterday and didn't get to open it till literally today. So it was a bit of a last minute thing. So I'm assuming we'll probably get a plate file in rather soon. But yeah, there's not much I can really do here, guys. Honestly, good call out, because I would have done the stabs and felt pretty smudge about it. Can you show me why you can't build it? You know that like TikTok where the guy got like a little hand and he's like this? He's like this. I should start doing that with keyboards.
So nice.
Happy 30, you're amazing, Alexotra.
I don't think a mode plate will work with this. Just do it stabless? Bruh. You guys want to see what a stabless spacebar looks like? Hold on, let me show you. Let me present this to you guys. Where's your drill? Why does everyone assume I own a Dremel? Also, Kip, thank you so much, dude. Happy 30 months to you as well, bro. Oh, wait, this is the wrong way here. Get your frustration out. I can't. I'm surprised this was missed. I don't think Kibu's ever sent me something like this where it's just not been able to be assembled. You know, the sad thing about this is I don't think I even have... I have like one thing we can do. Like literally one. You guys want to see what stabless looks like? Here. Let me show you guys. Here you guys go. Just hit the middle of it. Just break out the scissors and make some stab holes. The thing is, hear me out. And I actually think this will affect the overall keyboard. If I cut all this section out over here, that might make the keyboard sound funky, or maybe it'll make it sound worse or better, who knows, but the point is it won't be a good interpretation of the final product. So I probably just won't, like, I used to do that, guys, and honestly, I always felt it was a bit kind of weird that I did that, so I think you're missing a spacebar stab. This Elquan guy, man. This freaking Elquan guy. This isn't Alex's board to fuck with. Yes, that's also part of that as well. Like, if they said, hey, this is yours, I'd say, okay, but it's also not mine, so. It's hot swap, you can always disassemble it. Unrelated to the build, but used your resources for stabs, which is really helpful. Built my bias R2 with Gat Melodics. How'd you like the stabs? Were they really good? And thank you, I appreciate that, Chance Spyware. Thank you for the sub as well, dude. And thank you for the kind words. Okay, well, I'm gonna put everything back for now, and we're gonna go find something else to build. Perhaps we can do this tomorrow night, if I can get some confirmation that I'm allowed to cut the plate. If I'm allowed to cut the plate, we'll do it tomorrow night. But since no one's on right now, there's just not much I can do. There's just not much I can do at all, guys. I don't have any switches prepared for anything. Like, I did not expect to not get this done today. So, you have a hand drill? Use it for mill maxing? Bro, you want me to use that for cutting a hole in the damn plate? No, we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to put some of this stuff back and put it back in the box here. Well, I mean, the keyboard's really cool. Unfortunately, we just can't build it, but let's go build something else. I don't know if I'm going to do Lego tonight. I don't know if I have the mental energy for Lego at the moment. But let's go build something else here. I think I have switches for this. Build the Gundam? Oh, we could technically do that too. I don't know what I want to do. Hold on. Let's see. I know I want to do one thing. It's going to be a quick build, I promise. Let me build one thing first before we do the Gundam. I've been itching to put this together, and I just haven't had the chance. So let me change the title of the stream. Random now. Typing stream, we watch Alex do typing tests. I was actually doing that yesterday. This is the Treasure 30. It's a very expensive project. But I've been itching to put this together for like 2 weeks now. I just haven't had the time to do it. God, I love this board so much. This is a personal... Dude, it is a personal favorite of mine, this particular brand. Treasure's been making like little macro pads that I also have tons of. It's kind of a, look at this, even this like little fucking baby screwdriver, like spare me, bro. I am like so into this right now. But I've loved all their stuff that they've come out. They're all expensive, but you know what? For what it's worth, I really, really enjoy everything that they've come out. I don't think your build command is up to date. Did you guys all go to a class hosted by Adam and Annette for trolling me? Was there like a class that I missed? Was there like a seminar? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it, dude. Bro? Trolling 101 with Professor Adam. It's in Discord? God damn. I must have missed the memo. Fingerprint magnet? Oh, yes. There's a mail subscription for it? I built my retro white Neo 75 last night. Dude, the retro white looks so nice. I've been seeing some people post some stuff about that color. And I gotta admit, I'm a big fan. It's masqueraded between all the sports posts I flood general with. Oh, by the way, I guess... kind of off topic, kind of on topic, sort of, not really, but speaking of Discord, I don't know if you guys saw my announcement. There's probably about 7 slots left in April, which I'm not going to lie, like, I don't know how long those will last, but if you guys did want boards done and want me to help you source parts, like, I also offer that. Just my usual reminder, because some people appreciate the reminder for those kind of things, but in case you guys need it. That's a nice little cable too. Like I said, I'm a big fan of this board. This is gonna take like no time at all to assemble, so just bear with me here. We got snacks too. Adam gave you guys snacks? Was he like, it's right there? Did Adam like put it under your seat and it's like, it's right there, dude? It's right there, dude. I made us fresh English muffins. Why'd you say I made us when I was talking about Adam? Are you Adam? I had a suspicion. I'm not going to lie, Avo. I had a suspicion. They're the same? Huh. Interesting. Alex, you see Bull says he wants to go to a Raptors game? Bull said that? Oh, guys, I got some photos of the Manta, speaking of Bull. I can't show you guys because I'm not supposed to. It looks so good. Like, the photos look so good. I'm so excited to get those things in. I hope it looks better in person because I'm already excited. I can't leak it. They said not to. But I can tell you guys about it. It looks so good, dude. I'm so excited. That's a cute little PCB. Now, what the hell am I going to put on this? I actually have a cool idea for this. All right, let's put this all together here. Let's assemble it. Countersunk goes on the top. Show us? Chat won't tell? Bro, I already know there's one person in here who'd tell right away. I already know. So I'm gonna use this small little screwdriver because it's cool. This is actually not very fun to use, but I gotta do it for the, hold on, am I doing this right? Do these screws even fit into this? Oh, I need to put it in here first. That would make way more sense. You know what? I am just gonna build it in here to not, don't do this by the way, but this is my board, so it doesn't really matter. We'll do a bunch of personal stuff today. I'm gonna keep this on my desk. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna use this for, but I wanted it so bad. Again, I'm a sucker for cool little projects like this. This is not the Rio late. The Rio we could not build. This is the Treasure Type 30. It's a fun little 30%. I don't know what you want to call it. They call it a pocket keyboard, which it low-key kind of is. But I don't know what to call this. Did I put the PCB in correctly here? I think I did, right? Yeah, I did, because the USB-C has to be put there. Okay, we're good, we're good. Alex, can you confirm that red is going to be one of the Manta colors? I may have to go over some stuff with Bull again. I can't confirm anything with you guys, if I'm being real. I have no idea is the answer for you guys. Now, I kind of just want to use random switches. But I don't know what I should do here. I kind of have like a whole bucket full of random. The Rio, wait, Enid. Oh my god, dude, Enid's so fucking troll, bro. I'm over it. Use a different switch for every key. Well, I'm gonna grab my bucket of random, and we're gonna just use random shit. Because you know what? Unfortunately, these buckets become kind of a graveyard for things. So we're gonna just use whatever we have. I'll try to put as many different things as I possibly can. So we put a Gatoron Milky Yellow. What's this? Who knows? Let's put this on though. Who knows what some of these are? Not me. 30 different switches? Yeah, we'll put a whole bunch. Although I have a feeling there's like 1 or 2 broken switches in here, but you should do this blindfolded. That sounds really tough. Most expensive switch tester? It kind of is, but it's also a really bad thing to test switches on. So, how are you guys, by the way? Is everyone doing okay? Is everyone dandy? I hope everyone is. That is a JWK switch. Today was rough. I saw your post this morning, Ad. Are you okay? Is everything okay with you? How is my day going? It's going. I'm trying to keep my head above water. I'm really stressed, if I'm being real with you guys. I think I've been getting a lot of curveballs is probably the only way to really put this. Just like random shit that's popped up that's like expenses, or like, oh, you got this like random thing that you got to pay for, or like, oh, you have this, and you know, not for nothing, just things are just slower in general. Oh, this is a dead switch. I know this is a dead switch. So it's been stressful, and I've definitely been feeling it. But I'm trying my best. Rough day here too. $600 to the car. Yeah. I mean, there's not really much to repair on dead switches. Sometimes they're just beyond repairing, and it's honestly cheaper just to not use them anymore. I kind of dump these out and see what we find. Oh, that's cool. I don't know what this is. You hoard them, the switches? Well, you get one or two extras. And what I do, I don't know if you guys know this, but when people order those hand loop switches from me off of my website, when I have them in stock, I actually put like one or two random switches in, or a pocket Nixie. So it's just so people can try new things. And I thought that'd be kind of fun for people to, you know, give a go to. I mean, this is a cherry switch. I know it looks the same as this, but this is different. So I'm gonna put this over here. Look how scratchy. Hear how scratchy that is? I don't even know if I lubed that one. Alex converting customers to Nixies? No, but you know, sometimes it's a byproduct, I guess, of what we do. Yeah, I sell hand loop switches. I was gonna have a batch go up today, but I just had random work pop up today, and I think that stressed me out a little bit too. But yeah, again, just to keep it a buck with you guys, like, I am happy on the outside, but I am like super stressed internally. But here's hoping that it doesn't last forever. Here's hoping. The stress, I mean. I know, nice dyed Nixies, thank you. Is it a nipple switch? It kind of is. It kind of is. At least you don't have a build a full board tonight. Well, I mean, if it's okay with you guys, we probably won't make it a super long stream today, because maybe I can actually just get some extra work done outside of streaming. I apologize again. I didn't know the plate would be an error plate, so... Hold on. Actually, Sakula's messaging me. Looks like the actual board. I have like 5 different switches in one of them. Oh, this one? You have too many switches in yours? I do that sometimes. On random boards, I just like to fill up with random stuff sometimes. Okay, I actually might have one other bag of random switches we can take a look at, but I think I'm running out of random switches at the moment. But I kind of do want to fill this up with a bunch of like completely different things. Is there anything we can do to make it less stressful? I don't know. There's nothing. The streaming is not stressful. Streaming itself, unless there's like tons of problems that I'm expected to fix, there's no problems with me streaming. It is a pretty chill time streaming. Oh, this is different. I think I put one of those in. Okay, they're gonna fix the plate. It was done in error, apparently. Good to know, good to know. Oh, this is in my little bucket of things. Alex branded switches. Leaked switch. I don't know when we're... Is this the lubed one or unlubed one? I think this is an unlubed one. I don't know when we're releasing them yet. Nope, that is a... I don't even know what to call it because we don't have a name for it, but it is a switch that I am working on alongside Type Plus and Novel Keys. They're done. Oh, here's another one. These are both... Actually, this one here is... I think this one here is lubed. But these are like lube batch 1. And they've gotten way... Actually, I can kind of show you guys if you guys want. Where's that little baggie Mike sent over? Let me see. Well, I can just show you guys this. It doesn't really matter. Because we already told everyone that they're coming out. They're from Type Plus. Oh gosh. But this is the NK one that's going to be... Mike showed off this on his stream. Are these the lubed ones? Yeah, these are the... Again, these are round 1 lubed, which are for our testing purposes only. They sent me a new batch, which I think I put inside my cupboard. But the round 1 lube is already super good. Yeah, here's a lubed one. So they're a bit different. It's a different top housing. So mine is pretty much identical to any other Milky top, but then we're using new blends of nylon for the bottom. So that's going to be cool. And the other really nice thing about these switches is they're done in super small batches. So what that's going to give us is more quality control. They're only done on basically like a die of 4 opposed to some other manufacturers who use like 12, 16, 25. Yeah, they're both full travel. The springs are different. So, Alex, if I keep asking you, would you leak the switch menu? Type Plus. No need to leak. We've already told you guys. Leak confirmed. But yeah, that is the story with those. I don't know when they're going to be out. So, since it's a shorter stream, can you showcase some of your personal boards? I could show you guys 1 or 2. I'm going to be honest, guys, like a lot of them are kind of put away. But if you guys want, I can show you 1 or 2 personal boards that I kind of keep on rotation after we do this. Most expensive board? I don't think I have a most expensive board. Not anymore, anyways. This bag here. This is a bunch of spare switches I keep just in case customers forget them. So let's take 1 or 2 of these spare switches. The board I'm most proud of, dude, I was really proud of the Ori. The Ori was a board I was extremely, extremely proud of the way it turned out. Must be tough when your whole collection is the most expensive board. Believe it or not, I don't hold a candle to some of the boards other people have. Like, there are some people with insane collections. The few boards that I had, so I don't actually have, I have 1 board that might be worth something. 1 board. But everything else I have are pretty run-of-the-mill. Actually, maybe 2 boards. I'll show you guys 1 board I really, really think is cool. It's an old board. I've kind of beat it up, though. Let me use the washroom, though, really quick, guys. Be right back 1 sec. Cheratos. Are there any other TV remotes that use mechanical switches? TV remotes? Are there any right now as is? I don't even know. Hi Ardang, thank you so much, man,
Hey
for the
Alex.
sub.
Hope you've been having a good stream. Just got
Thanks,
back
man.
from shipping you the board
I
and
saw your
grabbing
text.
burgers.
Dude, how are the burgers? Oh, fuck, a burger sounds so nice. Did you wash your hands? I did. Thank you for asking. Unless you get those old channel changers, that's a huge box. Channel changers? For which one? Yeah, the one you're doing right now. Sorry, what? Conan, thank you so much for the Prime. Oh, by the way, not that we're going to stream very long today, but in case you guys were interested, the giveaway today is a Dimium. It's either going to be a brand new Dimium or a silver Dimium. So it's the one with the magnets that hold the thing in place. But that's the giveaway for today. It looks like a TV remote. It kind of low-key does. Sorry, you know what? I almost didn't catch that joke. I spy a Gateron L'Orange. We'll use an LM switch too. Yeah, there's a L'Orange there. What is this exactly? They're classifying it as a pocket keyboard. But I'd be curious to see when we load it up what they kind of have default settings to. Is frying me? We're palming the board, dude. You know, just grabbing it like a... No, the board is correct. We are all good. This is how the board is designed here. I triple checked at the moment we did it. No, trust me, it's upside down. How do we fix it? Can you palm me? Huh? I appreciate you guys being here, by the way. Like, I'm sorry if this was a board you were looking forward to and we can't build it tonight. But thanks for hanging out. It means a lot. Really does. We'll use a RAID switch. This is actually a really nice color switch here too. What else should we use? There's a whole lot of different things here. So I think for the next batch of switches that I'm going to list on my website, I was thinking about doing another set of... what happened? What happened to that guy? What did he get banned? But I was thinking about doing another set of Gateron Milky Yellows, but I was also considering finding a random old batch. Oh, okay. And getting that done for you guys. I thought that could be really cool if you guys are down with like a random old batch. Oh, thanks, way too lucky. Damn, Insty's banning people. How do trees feel in the spring? Relieved. I love a good dad joke. I love it. It's fantastic. Did the person that bought the batch leave any messages? They did. They said they were excited, I believe. I think I'm misquoting it, but they said they were excited to get the batch of switches in. Why was it you in it? I don't know everyone's real Govy name, so excited, much wow. Alex mods his Milky Yellows by banning them. Can you imagine? That would be tough. That would be tough, dude. All right, we literally have a different switch in every socket here. Now, I'm curious to see what happens when I plug this in. Okay, we got LEDs. That's cool. Means it's working. What is this layout like? Is this VIA compatible or do I have to use VIA? I don't have a lot of MTNU caps. That would be really cool though. I guess we have to use Vial maybe. I mean, these are... I guess this is supposed to be like a 30% keyboard. Does it load up in Vial? No. I guess we need a JSON file. But yeah, I mean, this does type. This is A over here. Yeah, I mean, it is a board. Just, I would like to change things. No spacebar. I'm sure one of these is a spacebar of some sort here. Although, I'm not even sure. I'm not sure. Oh, this is spacebar here. Interesting. I mean, guys, this is not going to be a keyboard that you type with. Let's put some caps on this thing though. What board is this? This is called the Treasure Type 30. It's a fun little board. Again, I'm a sucker for these things. I like really weird shit when it comes to keyboards. Like, for example, another interesting board that I have is... This is actually my favorite board in my whole entire collection. Well, I do have MTNU. It's just on this board. This is my favorite keyboard in my entire collection. Like, absolute favorite. It's always just been on display. I've tried using it a few times. I suck using it, but it is my favorite thing, like, ever. Because it has the word Alex on it. Somewhere. On the inside, I think. On the PCB. But this is the Alex 40. It is the cutest thing, dude. Absolute cutest. I don't know what keycaps I want to put on this bad boy. You know, do I have any like fun sets we can... You know, let's use this. Or you know what, actually? I want to use one of those like translucent keycap sets, but do I have any? That's not one. I thought I had... Oh, here. Clear gradient. I think this is exactly what I want to use. X-ray would look really cool, but I'm kind of vibing with this more. I think this would be really, really cool. Use Greg? Greg's already on cooldown, bro. Unless someone gifts subs or, I don't know, does something absolutely wild to make us use Greg. Greg's on cooldown for a long, long time. I don't know what all these caps are, so what I'm probably going to do is plug this in and kind of find things to put on here. But what was this now? Let me zoom out a bit here. So this is what key. Let's actually go to Notepad and figure this out. Or I guess, you know what? The keyboard, VIA. We would test her in VIA still. We can do that. How about 10K channel points? Man, you guys really want to ruin this tonight and put Greg on this thing? Because then we can see all the different switches too. Is there a JSON? I have to get that then. Actually, can you DM it to me, Keep Science? If that's too much trouble to ask. This is epic. I mean, I think this will be cool. I hope I have all the keys for this. Did I put this in like a baggie somewhere? Uh-oh. I might not actually have this available. Maybe this is on a board. It actually might be. Damn, is this on a board? What board did they put this on? I need to find out now. This is a clear set from KVD fans from a while ago. Let me see. Let me go see if I have this on a board. I don't remember putting this on anything though. I thought I had taken it off the keyboard. I lost my streak yesterday? Oh no, dude. Let me see. I think this is literally it right here. Yeah, it's right here. I took it off and put it in a baggie because I couldn't remember what the set was called when I took it off. Zenith, what's up, dude? How are things? Been a while. Super well. Hope you've been super well, my guy. Always nice to tune into your streams. Always a good vibe. Good to be here again. Dude, it's nice to have you again, man. How are things? Let's open up VIA and then let's go to the configurator. Oh no, we have to load this in the design tab first. Thank you again, I appreciate that, Science. Friday photos? I mean, we'll see. Honestly, we might just put this together, play around a little bit with this, chat a little bit, and then maybe we'll call a little early today. If that's okay with you guys. If that is okay. Alright, so looks like they have this is spacebar. Ooh, interesting. Escape. This is set as a custom key, which I don't even know what this does. Interesting. Custom 64. It's also set to a space, I think. It makes things custom. I guess so. Then there's an up and down arrow here, which is kind of neat. So let's just kind of put things in place where they have it. And then we can go from there. No numbers are needed. I mean, interesting. It makes you stream another 4 hours. Oh, does it? Probably starts the Nintendo 64. Wow. Dude, that's a system that I absolutely loved. Loved the N64. Hacks into the Pentagon. Those are some good theories. I guess we don't need that for now. Don't need this. Don't need this. Launches Morrowind? Bro, Morrowind is so good. That I still think Morrowind, to me, I felt, maybe it was just the time it came out, bro. It was just such an enjoyable game. Like, I loved Morrowind. I kind of felt like I liked it more than Skyrim. And I liked it more than some of the other Bethesda games. Like, it was just so good. Guess I don't need any of these. We just need letters for now. I'd unironically use this for artisans. If I had enough artisans to fill this, this would be super cool. I mean, I might, but they'd all be kind of very different. And I think it would be kind of a tacky artisan board, because I don't have enough nice artisans. I have a lot of very random artisans. This is just the macro data refinement travel setup. That could be really cool for this too. This is not different already. I mean, you're not wrong, it is, but I think to some degree I'd want to have some sort of like layer of not so different on this. And I think that's why I kind of want these keycaps on it. 36 artisans. Did you count? Don't need this. Don't need this. We need this though. Dude, if I get into collecting artisans again, I'll use this as my artisan board. Pinky swear. But for now, I don't know about that. Is this the O? It is. If you haven't played Morrowind in a long time, there's an engine rewrite that makes it play really well on PC. Wasn't there supposed to be some sort of redo for Morrowind as well? Like, wasn't that a thing? Dude, I had so much fun playing Morrowind. And I think the other thing that I absolutely loved as well was when I was growing up, another game that I sunk a lot of hours in, believe it or not, was Final Fantasy 7. No, not 7, sorry. X2 and 7. And then, what else was I really into? What other game? That's the wrong profile for this. I wonder if this will have other profiles. The original Deus Ex was really cool too. Okay, so we're gonna need just any old key for here, so I might have to find something. Put this here. I don't know what to put for this custom key, so we'll have to find something as well. This is just an autocorrect board. I mean, it's a cool concept. Oh, there's a blank key. We could just put a blank key on one of this. Oh no, this is the wrong profile for it though. Damn. The blank keys would have been so cool for this. when the original Deus Ex came out. No, I don't. I think people here might have been around for the original Deus Ex. I think it's so. Been watching the girlfriend play through the older Final Fantasy games. It's been great watching her really enjoy them. I think 10 is next on her list. 10 was good too. Actually, you know it's a really good game, JQ, that I feel like kind of went under the radar when it came out, that I also really enjoyed, that's kind of Final Fantasy adjacent? The Legend of Dragoon for PlayStation 1, I think? Was it 1 or was it PlayStation 2? But it was The Legend of Dragoon. Oh, are my headphones dying? It was such a good game. Oh, they are. Okay, let's just take off one now. That was Poggers. It was good, right? It was really good. Dude, I've never heard anyone else talk about Legends of Dragoon. Dude, it was so cool too because you got to put... There was like 4 CDs for that game, bro. And I remember being so stoked switching CDs and was like, insert the next disc. And I'm like, bro, I'm moving places. Like, I am doing things in this game right now. Oh, there is a clear one of a different profile. Will this work in this profile? It does. No, it doesn't. Unfortunate. Oops. I just took a screenshot somehow. Okay, so let's put this here. Okay. Oh, honey, thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate it.
0 hours _ honey gifted a tier 1 sub to Ruki.
Thank you.
They have given 43 gift subs in the channel.
What else do we... Oh, this keyboard's not plugged in. Star Wars KOTOR? KOTOR was good. Genuinely a great game. I don't know, I've been kind of... The only game I've been really sort of playing again is sort of Escape from Tarkov, but I really haven't got on in a while. And then I played a single match of League today, just like really quick because I needed something to do while I was eating some food. But it was like a single match of League that I played. So, I mean, that was enjoyable. Not League of Legends, sorry, TFT. Well, same thing. And then I saw, did League make a Balatro clone? Did they really do their own version of Balatro? Is that what I saw when I logged on today? I didn't really play, but... Debating what to put on this. Let me see. I think they did. I'm playing around with a set with not a crap ton of compatibility, so just... I'm trying to cook right now, but I'm not cooking enough, I suppose. They did? Yeah, they did, right? Based around Noxus? Yeah. I was thinking about maybe playing that tonight. Not a rush to go play it, but that could be cool. I was really hoping that this set had some other compatibility, but it doesn't look like it does. So I might have to do some stretching here for what we can use in these other places. This is going to be the wrong profile, that's for sure. Yeah. Okay, so let's try to figure this out. We could do... I don't really want to do that there. Unless I'm going to suck it up and just put these blanks. I know the build. Wait, no. Did someone... Oh, it was Insty. Never mind. I was going to say Insty. I know the build's wrong. Fuck, I don't know. I want to make this aesthetically pleasing, but I'm also confused, so... You know what I might do just to have these here? Maybe I'll just put keys that are supposed to go in that section there. Let's see. Yeah, well, maybe we'll just do this. Just so they're here. So it's not, like, confusing to me. No, not this one. Where is it? Here we go. That works for me. And then I need something here, which I'm thinking this, I just kind of suck it up and put the blank. Yeah, we'll just put that there. Okay. Been on a DOS FPS kick. Just finished beating Doom. Oh, you're DOS. Doom 2 and currently working on Duke Nukem 3D. Great games. Okay. After this, I'll show you guys a few boards. Maybe some like older ones that I have in my collection or something. I don't know, we'll see. Whatever I can reach. With my baby screwdriver here. I mean, I'm vibing with this though. This is super neat. Like, this is cool, right? I like it. I think this is neat. The RGB is super neat on this too. It's super cool. Interesting to see how not every switch lets the same amount of RGB through. So that's also kind of cool to see. You can see some are more diffused than others as well. Cool. I'm happy we got to build this today. I love this thing. This thing is so awesome looking. I think this is I don't think this set's gonna leave this. I think this is like the perfect set for this too. You love the tiny screwdriver? Yeah, it's so cute. I like this. This is cool. I'm gonna take some photos of this maybe tonight too for funsies. Very, very. This is the brass one, yeah. Are you skipping Cloud9? No, I allowed myself one keyboard basically. I don't know how to describe this. Every keyboard I'm allowed to do is while I have no keyboards on order. So I don't have one on order currently, so I'm probably gonna get one. The back angle is tough. Oh, this guy? Or this one? You should make it a macro pad. I kind of want to make it a macro pad, but dude, this desk pad slides around way too much. How does it look without RGB? Pretty standard. Let's hear it. Oh, the sound. Oh, I see what you mean. This angle. I mean, it's a bunch of different switches. There's no spacebar. I don't even know how to type with this thing properly. Dude, I'm going to click a spacebar and nothing's happening. It's so jarring. Fuck. Bro, you just banned Mace Windu? Insty. That's crazy, bro. I'm kind of sad about that one. Doesn't sound half bad though. I mean, for what it is, it's not bad, but it's also a big chunk of brass, so I would hope it sounds like half decent. Ugh, cool little board. Sinful. Thank you very much for the prime. Thank you, dude. This is cute. I'm vibing with this. It's like a little jewel. It's like a little gem. Okay, let me get the boards I want to show you guys. Again, thanks for letting me do this, guys, and just hanging out still. I'm really sorry that we couldn't do the prototype tonight. You know, I've honestly been checking a lot of prototypes too, and everything's been like super good recently, so I've been kind of on this like, all right, we don't need to check things kick. And considering this got in a day or two ago, I was like, yeah, we should be fine. I guess we weren't. So this is an interesting board from a while back. I forget the year this came out. But if you guys wanted to see a very, very interesting keyboard, it'd be this guy. The FMJ. Has a few scuffs on it because I've had it for so long and I used to main this keyboard for a long time. But this is kind of like a no frills keyboard. Like you can see my camera's like, oh, there's nothing there. It has chamfered edges that are polished, which is cool. But unfortunately, this keyboard suffers from what I like to call leaving all the cool stuff internally. And I'll show you guys what I mean by that. I forget the year this came out though. I don't know if anyone can Google that quickly. I want to say like 2019 or 2018 or something like that. I feel like it was a while ago, but I'm probably a little off base here. I've been looking for an FMJ. Actually, Eloquon? This has been a keyboard that I've been offered. People have offered to buy this from me, but this is actually one of the few keyboards that I don't even want to do a giveaway for because, believe it or not, this was a, for me, anyways, this was kind of a, I don't want to say a grail, but it was something I really wanted in my collection for a long time. And when I finally found one, I was super happy. The only negative thing about this board is it requires a cable that you need to solder in. If you love something, you should set it free. I like how there's two people who said a completely different thing. Ain't nothing wrong with personal attachment to keys. If you love something, set it free. So this is what I meant, but it has the coolest weight ever that's been etched, basically. Like, this isn't even laser, I don't believe. I think this was literally machine etched or something like that. Some dust in this, I apologize. Look how sick this is. Sorry, there's dust. It's an older keyboard. How dope is this? Look at that. So this is actually, again, it's been engraved. Like, you can see the engraving lines. I guess this was done at the machine. I'm pretty positive, but yeah, you can see the machining lines. But it's not just like a laser. This was like literally machined into this. If this was on the outside of this board, I would go nuts for this. I know, it's such a shame this is hiding on the inside. And the cool thing about the PCB, not that it has it on the back, but the PCB actually has the same character, or the same character being this dragon, done as the print screen for this board, or print screen, the silk screen here, whatever you want to call it. So it's a really cool board, and I really wanted this for so long. I built it, I didn't love the way it sounded. Perhaps I need to switch the switches one day. These are using really old Duroc switches that I'm also probably just not like 100% happy with, but it was such a dope board when I did it. How to resolder a hot swap socket? It really depends. The reason why I say it really depends is because sometimes, unfortunately, hot swap sockets are non-repairable. I need to see to give you a good answer. So I think I got this back in 2020 or something, 2021. And this was one of the first boards I bought. Well, not the first board, but one of like the first 5 boards I bought aftermarket. Because I loved this thing. Like, it was like my pride and joy when I bought it. Maybe I'll put keycaps back on it one day. But this is probably one of the oldest boards in my collection that I have here. I think this might be R1. This is really old, yeah. So I don't know if there was an R2 for this. I really don't know. But I was also so proud of myself because I soldered in the cable at the time. Can we rebuild? I have no switches prepped. There's an R2. What did the R2 have on it? But I've had a few people offer to trade me like camera parts for this. So actually, I can tell you guys a really long story is I almost did trade this board for a camera part. But last minute, the person asked to switch to another board. And I was kind of like, you know when you're sweating a little bit? A bead of sweat was dripping down my forehead and I wiped it away. I'm like, oh, I don't have to give away this board for this thing I wanted to trade for. And he wanted something else that was like less important to me. Equally as cool, but yeah, this was a fun thing. I might actually change the cable out for this as well. And then, what other cool boards? I mean, this is kind of neat. You guys have seen this before, though. Oh god, this is heavy as fuck. Oh boy. Ah, jeez, this is heavy. I'm missing a foot for this, and also I want to change the keycaps for it. I'm gonna put this away so I don't break it. My OG F1 that when Gion first started selling boards, I had purchased this, and then as I purchased it, Gion was really kind enough to be like, do you want to engrave anything on it? And I did engrave some stuff. This is cool. This is a really cool one. Yeah, it was a really cool one. Even with PBT keycaps, it sounds like banger, so, like... I need to change the keycaps on this, but I love this little droid artisan, so... It's really nice. I think this was actually also done with... What did I use this? Was this done with inks? It might be done with inks. Yeah, I think inks for this guy. Might even change the switch. This is also on my to change list one day. But yeah, I love this keycap set. I just don't love PBT, so. What else can I show you guys? I mean, that's really it. Everything else is kind of put away in storage. Everyone always asks to look at this board. It's a little dusty. I don't have anything set up on this board. I should start using this again, but the Event Horizon. It's a review unit. The Great One returns. What else? Okay, so I can show you guys this too. This is a really interesting project that I cannot remember the name of for the life of me, and I apologize to the designer and everybody, but this was a project that was done with color shifting paint, like a color shifting ano, as you guys can kind of tell as I move around the camera here. I don't know if this got pushed through. Goes from like blue to like it's like a green too, depending on the angle. Maybe this is a little better to show you guys. The camera might not be doing this justice, but it is color shifting, and it was a really cool project, but I just don't think it did super well, unfortunately. But it was such a fun project. Actually, you can kind of see even the color shifting on the top and the bottom part over here. So, really, really neat. I just don't think it went through. Yeah, it's like a chameleon coat. Super fun project though. I just kept it this long because it was the only board I've ever built that has this kind of effect to it. We built this a while ago, I think, too. Wait, Alex, want to see that R4 FMJ top case looks like? R4. Oh, yeah, let's see. There's a round 4 FMJ? Damn. I would have never guessed it got that far. I mean, I have a few other projects, but like, I've given away literally so many things to you guys that I don't have anything like I had a 1 of 10 stainless steel all black Key Cult 165 that I gave to Chozo. I've given away a lot of the cool things. I don't have a whole hell of a lot anymore that are considered like rare, I guess. How many boards do I have? I have a good chunk of boards. Mainly because I've been collecting. I went through a big collecting phase for so long, but giveaways Toxic Unicorn to Misa, don't even ask. Let's see, I want to see this R4 top. Oh, that's sick. That is so cool. Did they change the back at all? I remember your gray Huhaku. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't even consider that rare or anything. My top 3 boards, Truth be told, the boards I use the most are probably going to be the Pangea Mini these days. I use the Encore a crap ton. And then believe it or not, my Sonnet. Those are my top 3 like most used. As for favorite, that's a tough one to answer. I don't know. I don't know how I can possibly even get started with that. That's a tough one to go through. I don't know is the answer to that. I really don't. Okay, well, maybe we call it short tonight, guys. Here's what I'm thinking. Depending on when we get this plate, if we even get this plate or what happens, because we're calling it short today, maybe I'll just go live tomorrow at some point and we'll build a Gundam and maybe Lego. I don't want to do like random keyboard stuff tomorrow because I feel like I'm just going to burn myself out on random stuff. So maybe we do something else a little off keyboard. We could, oh yeah, that's actually true too. I could rebuild my green unicorn because I don't like what I did with it at all. That's why I haven't been using that unicorn. Actually, I don't even really like what I did with my toxic. So maybe we can rebuild some of that sometime. I don't know if I'll rebuild it tomorrow. I'm not making promises about rebuilding boards, but I'm thinking a Gundam. Yeah, the plateless unicorn was a big mistake. I don't know why I did that for, bro. Or I could do the FMJ. Yeah, there's a whole things we could do. We could restore some old stuff. I'm thinking we just go live tomorrow. We do some fun stuff tomorrow because I don't really have anything like planned, and I kind of don't want to like start scraping, things off of my shelf just to do something with you guys. But I appreciate the conversation. I think this was also fun to build. I hope you guys like this. What model kit? It's a Gundam. I don't exactly know which model kit it was. I would love to see an FMJ rebuild. Yeah, maybe we do that. Maybe that'll be kind of fun. That'll be kind of neat. I need to find the other half of that cable, or maybe I'll just solder in a new cable. But, oh, I'm sorry, honey. Rufus, I'd love to see our FMJ rebuild. Yeah, so we'll do something tomorrow. I'm gonna try my best to go live tomorrow night, though. It won't be during the day because I have some stuff to do. But otherwise, we have a build happening on Sunday, and then we have some other builds happening throughout the entire week. So we'll do something tomorrow. I'm so sorry tonight was a miss because of the plate. It happens, though. I guess can't win them all, I suppose. But thanks for hanging out. The Cappy's really good. I don't have the Cappy with me anymore. That was given to someone else to do. Thanks for the stream. Thank you guys for being here. What was the original plan for the build? It's in the exclamation point build command. We just got a plate that literally doesn't work. Like, we wouldn't be able to put a spacebar on it. So, it happens, though. But I wanted to say, I from the bottom of my heart, guys, like, I really appreciate everyone here supporting what we do. One of the bigger goals, just to kind of reiterate what I think this channel is, it's not really building keyboards. It is building keyboards, taking a look at keyboards and figuring out what we like. But at the end of the day, what I want to do is create just a cool place to hang out, that people are level-headed, and if they do argue, it's for a reason. So thanks for allowing us to create that space and allowing me to kind of transform our Discord into something like that. So I really appreciate it. Like I said, I can't thank you guys enough for allowing me to even do this, and thank you guys for being here and hanging out on even nights like tonight. We'll go live again tomorrow. Maybe I'll even go to live during the day. Just keep if you're interested in your home, just keep your eyes on Discord. But yeah, let's go find someone to raid, I guess. Thank you, I appreciate it, guys. Gargle streaming? My Twitch is not loading. What the hell's going on? Jeez, Twitch is slow. It's just Twitch. Yeah, let's raid Gargle. Alright, now, I don't think this has a slash on it, so I don't know which keyboard the slash would be. But I kind of want to do the raid. Fuck it, let's do it with this keyboard. Alright, guys. I thought my key was wrong. You guys have a good one. Appreciate you guys for tuning in right now. I'm going to go maybe take some quick photos of this because I'm actually really vibing with this right now. I think this is so cute. But thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow or Sunday, one of the 2 days. Either way, it's happening. So, bye everybody. Love you guys and see you guys later.